Okay, this is a story it's actually from several sources. But there is a case where a woman has been fired from her job at a literary agency for using Parler and Gab. Um, yeah. The person who is the present the person this person is part of a literary worked for a literary agency based in New York City. Um, and this person was for on fired because she used Parler and Gab. That's pretty much the person fired. His name was Colleen O'Feline, Oefelein, O'Feline, who can identify herself on Twitter as an associate literary agent with the Jennifer D. Chara Literary Agency, appeared to confirm her termination in a tweet Monday morning. Now, Jennifer De Chiara serves as the agency's president and senior agent, according to the agency's website. In other words, she owns a freaking company. The agency describes itself on Twitter as a full-service literary agency representing children's literature of all ages, adult fiction, nonfiction, and more since 2001. And its website said 12 other literary agents aside from her work at the agency. So I guess like if you're an author and you want to sell a book, they're the agent that will make deals for you, I guess. I really don't know. I'm guessing that's they're actors have agents, and this would be an agent for an author, I guess. I'm guessing, I don't know, but it sounds like it's what they do. I mean, it's like, go to a random house, say, hey, print this book, this guy's good or something. I know it goes deeper than that, but I'm just going to say. The chair wrote that the agency decided to terminate O'Feline after her use of Parler and Gab was brought to agency's attention. The tweets were initially accessible to the public by late Tuesday afternoon. They were listed as protected. Yeah, I wonder friggin' why. I'm sorry. Be a complete shithead, and you're gonna be treated like one. Listen, you don't go and fire people because they used Gab or Parler or some app you didn't like. You don't even know what they said on there. I didn't know she was trying to keep you from doing something stupid. I don't know. And what they wrote is, and I'll read this quote, Jennifer DeChara Literary Agency was distressed to discover this morning that one of our agents has been using social platforms at Gab. We do not condone for what? The activity of apologize to anyone who's been affected or offended by this. The Jennifer DeChara Literary Agency has a past and will continue to ensure a voice of unity, equality, and one side of social justice. Do you know how many people probably won't call your agency now? Now, maybe you're a leftist loon, but here's the problem with companies. They're so concerned about the mob, they'll do anything the mob does. I'll tell you what happens to the mob when some company tells them to go fuck off and pretty much says, I don't give a shit what you think. They'll go find someone else. They always do. Here's the deal. You're upset that someone used Gab or Parler, which is a competitor to Twitter, and so you're concerned that they used not what they posted on there. Well, you can't go see what's on Parler because, well, yeah, thank you, friggin' Amazon. But you can go to Gab and see what she posted on there to find out what she said first. And even if I do believe that this agency, if I was a lawyer in New York, based on what New York law said, she may have enough to sue the living crap out of these people. For one main reason. She didn't do anything wrong. Posting on Gab or Parler cannot be a reason to get fired. There's a reason why they have laws like this. Like they fire you for cause. It has to be for cause. They said this is your cause for firing. And even in Texas, I live in Texas. Texas has a couple laws. Texas is a right to hire, right to fire. In Texas, they can fire you for any reason. But if they fire you for cause, it has to be legit. Like if they fire you for theft, and there's absolute proof you didn't commit the theft that someone else did, you can sue for that. Because that's wrongful dismissal. You can sue for wrongful dismissal in right to fire, right to hire state. But it has to be that you were dismissed for cause and the cause was wrong. And I'm not a lawyer. I don't play on TV. That's kind of what I understand about the law. And I don't know what the hiring and firing laws are in New York. But I'm pretty sure she can sue, that the person can sue over this. Here's this. In a search through overseeing Twitter feed shows that she posted about joining Parler last year. In a November 12th tweet, Olafine invited followers to join her on the conservative. It's not conservative website. I've been on it. Parler is not conservative. It is middle of the road. They believe in free. They're a free speech website. That's what Describe them as. Instead of Newsweek actually doing its job and saying it's not a conservative social network, it's a free speech social network. It said the great public no censorship. That she also used. Nope, Gab is not far right either. It is a free speech. I heard the thing. Unless they describe themselves as far right or right wing, you shouldn't call them right wing. That's just dishonest. Dishonest as hell. Also, another Twitter user appeared to point out her November 12th Sunday, and so pretty much is the boss doesn't even look at her tweets, doesn't care what she does on Twitter, but the minute someone mentions it, she goes, "Oh, you're fired." I do believe that, in my opinion, like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I don't play on TV. I don't have a law degree. Okay, but from the little I understand about the law, which isn't a lot, that if you fire someone for cause, it has to be for cause. If you go out and say, "We fired you because you use this website," yeah, you're going to look really stupid in a court of law. Especially if the people who run the website say, "No, we're not right wing. Everybody's political opinion is allowed here. Please come join us." Then you look really stupid calling it right wing when, hey, well, here's what because all I have to do is this is what the website owners say, and that actually that's admissible in court. Well, I got this from Newsweek. Well, where'd Newsweek get it from? Well, we think it's right wing. Where'd you get it from? They come back. It didn't come from people on the website. Like it says, I'm not a lawyer. I don't play on one on TV. But a good lawyer, number two, will get her money. The problem you're having here is in most states, like each state's different. And I'll tell you this, in a lot of states, and I would say almost all states, you can't fire someone for doing something on their personal time that has nothing to do with their job. All right. Now, if you're on your personal time, representing your job, like I am an agent for such and such insurance company and doing something stupid. Yeah, they can fire you because you make the insurance company look bad. But yeah, this is. I do believe there's going to be a lawsuit filed. If there is one filed, I bet they're going to settle out of court real quick. If not, if this goes to a courtroom, it's going to be really funny because you saw it. I mean, it's just you see what happens when somebody's complete. And here's another problem with these companies: quit placating the mob. That's it. Because eventually they'll go somewhere else. They always do. And and for the person who notified her employer that she did this, what type of fouled up individual are you? What type of fucked up individual are you? That you're going to go and contact their employer and tell them they looked at Gab and Parler. Seriously. That is utterly stupid. Listen, I don't like racism. I don't like racists. I've gone on the Gab and Parler. I haven't seen racists. And again, I'm not looking for it either. Most of the time I just post my videos there and go. I don't spend much time on there. Heck, I've gone to 4chan and got bored and got off in 5 minutes. So that's about it. That's about it.